What's up, all you adult collectors and gift givers? Ooh, you can see my reflection in the back. What up? It's been a while since I have done a YouTube video. I will say, COVID is getting the best of some of us, but also we weren't really able to go shopping for non-essentials. So, uh, collecting dolls was not, really an essential thing, during quarantine lockdown. So yeah, I stopped for a minute. However, I've been seeing these dolls on Instagram, and I've also been seeing people review them on YouTube. I actually seen these dolls probably about a month ago. I want to say like in August, the end of August. I actually seen this one. This is the exact one that caught my eye. This is Sunny Madison. But just checking out new dolls. Usually I go for the Barbie aisle right away, and then I'll check out like the LOL surprises, the LOL dolls. I have a couple of those, but honestly I didn't get really too into those ones. I have 4 of them, but their proportions were just funny. I don't know, they weren't my favorite. I don't know why they weren't. However, this one stopped me dead in my tracks, and I was with my nephew, and I told him, look at these new dolls. And he's like, of course he's a boy, so he's not interested. And I'm like, no, you're not taking the time to appreciate these dolls. Like, look at this doll. He's like, wow. Anywho, it took me probably about a month to buy them, because I don't like to start buying a new collection. I like to do a little bit of research on it. I like to see other people unbox theirs, because for one, if I like them, I knew I was gonna have to buy the whole rainbow. And for 2, well, there really isn't a 2. I just knew that I was gonna like these dolls, so I kind of just waited a minute before I started to buy them. But this isn't my first one. I actually bought 2 of them, but I decided to do an unbox. Not really an unboxing, because I already unboxed her. Because let me tell you, this box is super nice, super pretty, but they have it taped up pretty good. So it's a little mission to get these out. However, if you would like to see my opinion on this doll, I'll go over a little bit more in depth about her clothes. There's a clothing rack behind her as well. That didn't come with her. That actually comes with an Avery doll. They have a fashion play set, which comes with the closet and all those outfits. If you guys are interested in hearing more about that, just let me know in the comments below. I will definitely go through those clothes and show you which doll it came with. But for now, we are going to move on to Sunny Madison. Alright, so on the back of Sunny Madison's box, it says, legend says at the end of the rainbow, there's a pot of gold. But the truth is, it's something even more amazing. Only a chosen few with an eye for bold fashions can follow the rainbow to rainbow high. The colorful fashion school where everyone learns to flaunt their true colors. Definitely love that message. Definitely love flaunting true colors. And actually, if you go to MGA's website, it'll have a list of the dolls, and it'll actually have a little bit more of their personality, kind of like what they're in school for. I guess it just says kind of like a little bit of like what they like, what their fashion sense is, yeah, and what they go to the fashion school for. I actually have this one already. I think her name is Skylar Bradshaw. Yeah, she was the first one that I bought. It took me a while to get her, because I was trying to like hold off on purchasing so many of these dolls, because like I told you, once you start a collection, I'm the type of person that can't just get one from the collection. I need a couple. I need 3, 4, you know. I'm going to try and do this the best that I can. I have very limited space here. If you could see me right now, I'm like kneeling down in between my 2 lights with my tripod directly in front of me, and then the tables. So I'm going to try and do this the best that we can. I'll go ahead and let you guys see her in the box first without trying to get too much glare on there. But yes, this face, those eyes, that hair, them just sculpted perfect bangs and eyelashes, and them inset eyes is what drew me to this doll. I didn't even see really the second fashion that it comes with. I just seen her, and I literally stopped dead in my tracks. What's nice about these for the price point, I think they are $26.99 right now, is that you get a doll and then 2 complete sets of fashion, which are also interchangeable. So you can like mix and match, and each doll can wear each other's clothes. Right out of the box, I will say their hair is a lot of them, because they try and, so the hair in the back of the box is really soft. But the hair that, of course, is showing in the box is like got some cement glue in it, or I don't know what, but it's really, really, really stiff. With this doll, I would actually recommend, now you totally don't have to, but I would recommend, because these pieces right here, these come actually really, really stiff. I actually brushed these out, but I would suggest rinsing them under some warm water first, or actually maybe cold water, to try and keep the curl there, because when I did wash Skylar, her hair did lose its curl a little bit. However, it was really easy to like twist back into shape. The only reason I say to rinse it first is because I ended up pulling out a lot of her hair right here, because it was just so sticky, so pulley. These dolls, for some reason, their hair also comes out really easy, so be careful. You can literally just like, if I were to like just pull this really hard, it would come out. The hair would come out. So definitely either leave these alone or wash them. I brushed them out because I wanted to keep the curl. Usually I'm really big on washing my doll's hair. I always usually wash all my doll's hair, but I didn't really feel like putting straws in this one to dry. But if that's something you don't mind doing, I would definitely recommend using a little bit of warm water and some dish soap or shampoo. I heard dish soap is better because it doesn't damage the hair. But honestly, I've always used just shampoo on my dolls, and I feel that their hair is still integrity. Still, it still has its integrity. The sulfates might remove, a little bit of the shine, but I always usually put just like a little bit of argan oil or something else in there to help with that. So yeah, first thing right out of the box, these are really stiff. Either wash these, brush these. I brushed mine out, so that's why they look like this. Also, her bangs, this was a lot thicker than this side after I brushed it out. And one of the reasons was because it wasn't cut all the way over here. So on camera, you can definitely tell that I cut it, but it also might be because they're not like molded. See, but even if they were, I might have to go in there a little bit more and cut. See how those are a little bit longer when I push them down. They're still just a tad bit longer. But I just got her today, so I don't want to mess with her too much, because then I'd be so sad if I ruined her, even though I do have another one. I will say also with Sunny Madison, let me see if I can show you. So that little highlight on her lip is actually drawn on, like it's a little thing of paint. So I will say when choosing a doll, that was one thing that I looked for, because some of those highlights are very offset. I have an Avery doll, and it's completely like that line right there is like to the left. So I'll show you guys here just so you can compare the two. It is something to look out for, especially with collectors. You know, we're very picky, and these dolls, you see how that is completely like to the left. So yeah, when picking out these dolls, I will say that for the most part, they are perfect, but that was something that I did notice was different on all of them, was that little lip highlighter. Yeah, so you can see that one is totally crooked. And this one on this doll was the best one that I could find. I literally went to like 3 Targets today, 2 Walmarts to find this one, and then that one in the box. But this one I felt had like the best. See, you can even tell that's still a little bit crooked. But it's the best one that I found. I'll put them side by side so you guys can see. This Avery doll right here, I actually had to buy another one because I'm so picky, and that's just gonna drive me nuts. But I do love her, and I'm very sure that I'll be able to use all her fashions, so I'm not really complaining. Oh, sorry, I mean, I am complaining, but what can you do, you know? Anyways, back to this doll. If you guys want to know more about that Avery doll that I just showed you, let me know in the comments below, and I will do a review of her with her entire closet. She also comes with 2 wigs, which is really nice, but we're here to talk about this lady right here. So Sunny Madison has the longest hair, I believe, of all the Rainbow High girls. Her hair length is probably as long. You can see if I pull, it's just, but that's probably how long all her hair is. She's totally giving me like Sailor Moon vibes, because I feel like Sailor Moon has her hair like that. You know, it's kind of in those buns, but she still has the pigtails. Her hairs are actually, you know, in pigtails. It's thatched in the middle all the way to the back. So if you take her hair out, she is going to have that middle thatching in the back. But I love her hair. Look how full it is. Even though it's in pigtails, it's still like totally full. You can still play with it as if she didn't have her hair in pigtails. And I honestly love these right here. She also has some shorter pieces in the front as well. So those little shorter pieces, and then these little cute little spiral pieces. Her eyes are beautiful. One of the things that gets me about these dolls is their eyes. My goodness. They have the best eyes of any doll line that I've seen. I mean, what was it, the Poopsie dolls they came out with had those kind of eyes, but to me they're real like baby like, and I don't really like baby dolls. I mean, I have a couple of them, but this doll is where it's at. She has a little mark on her forehead. That's the thing with choosing dolls too. I'm telling you, like, I told my sister, you have to remind, I keep having to remind myself that these are for, I mean, obviously they're designed for children to play with, but adults like myself collect these dolls, and I'm extremely picky about them. One thing I did notice was this little dot on her forehead. I'm like, what is that? Sometimes you can go through with a little bit of rubbing alcohol and get stuff like that off, but her makeup, as you can see, is like really, she has like a lot of highlighter, bronzer. There's like this pearlescent, almost like glitter, like if she has a whole bunch of highlighter on her face. I guess we're just gonna call that little dot her beauty mark, because I'm not even gonna try right now to go in that with the rubbing alcohol, but usually I do. If you see things like that, usually you can get a little bit of rubbing alcohol and a Q-tip and take it off. Just be careful, because you will sometimes take off an eyebrow, or especially if it's 100% rubbing alcohol, you can definitely remove the paint. So be very careful. Sometimes it's better to not be so picky, because you end up ruining your stuff, actually. I've done that a couple times, so it's better to just have it. I just call it character. Little flaws, we're going to call character. Okay, so let's actually I've been talking way too long. We're going to get to actually looking at this doll thoroughly. So she is wearing, let's take her off her stand here. Everyone's complaining about these stands, but I honestly really like them. I'm just glad to see that she comes with a stand. So first thing is her jacket. Look at how freaking cute her bomber jacket is. Has the crescent moon and a sun on the back. It says Rainbow High. Sorry, not Rainbow High. It says Rainbow on the sleeves. There's a little striped yellow detail here and on the collar of the jacket, as well as around the bottom. And this jacket also comes off. So you can take her jacket off. Her hands also come off too. So if you guys are having trouble dressing them, just take their hands off. They're like the Monster High, where their hands are easily removable. And then you can put them back on. I love this little dress. It's layered with 2 pieces of fabric. Lots of sparkle. She has some plastic straps that say rainbow on them. And everything Velcros. I will say this Velcro is good Velcro too, because I'm sorry, but on a lot of the Barbie stuff I've been buying, the Velcro is crap. It literally just does not stick right away. She's also going to come with some knee-high white socks with some rainbow detail on the top. And she comes with rainbow platforms. They're gold. They have white laces. She has a pointed foot, so she is going to be able to wear high heels. You can definitely probably get this doll to balance also. Let's see if I can get her to balance here. Probably not, but I'm sure if you sat here for a little bit and played with her, ooh, ooh, look at, boom, balanced. Another thing about her too, I don't think that I mentioned, is she has rooted lashes. So look at how pretty her face is, man. I love this doll's face. She is just super gorgeous. Beauty mark and all. This is just an awesome. I'm super impressed with this line, to be honest. Like, I haven't been this impressed with the doll line since Bratz, to be honest, you know. Honestly, MGA is giving Barbie a run for her money, because I think MGA is going to change. MGA has always changed the way people play with dolls, especially the fashion. The fashion is the number one thing. And I don't want to downgrade Barbie, because Barbie has been here for years, so obviously, you know, she's not a brand to be messed with. But Barbie doesn't give us dresses like this, outfits like this, boxing like this. They don't give us this feel. You know, these are actually, this Barbie, sorry, this isn't a Barbie, but this doll is actually a little bit shorter than Barbie is, but a little bit wider, and she has so much hair play. She comes with this comb also, has a little bit of sparkle, and then she comes with some yellow hangers. And a lot of people are like, why does she come with hangers? What are we supposed to hang these on? Well, soon, I believe October 1st, you can start buying them now on Amazon. It's the Avery Fashion Studio. So I ordered actually 2. I ordered one from Target and one from Amazon, and then I'm going to see which one I like the best. Avery comes also, sorry, this is an Avery. I keep wanting to call her Avery. Sunny Madison comes with these shoes, which we're going to put on her in a minute. And this also, which we'll go over in detail. But from the outside, it looks like a pair of jeans that are shredded. Has some lace detail on the back, a little bit of sequins. Looks like there is a gold, like, bustier under there. And then a jacket that matches the pants. We're actually going to pause this real quick. I'm going to get her outfit changed. Actually, I should just undress her right now. That way you guys can see her body type and what she looks like. Let's see. So all these dolls do come with a painted on pair of underwear. It's so crazy though because, oh wait, we're gonna take off these shoes first. Get this dress off. The glitter does, well, like all glitter, it kind of, you know, sheds a little bit, comes off. That's why we love glitter so much, right? So yeah, so this is actually a really interesting joint right here. You guys can see it's like almost a separate piece for the pante. And then you can see her hip joint right there. So we'll go over her articulation a bit. Let's have her cover her chest so she's not so exposed. So she does move her head left to right and also a complete 360. The one thing that does, I mean, it doesn't suck about these dolls because these dolls are gorgeous. But for us that like to do photography with these dolls, they cannot look up and down. They do not have that range. They do have moving range at the shoulder, the wrist, and the elbow. It's a little bit, it doesn't have that like double joint like the Made to Move do. So it's a little harder for them to like hold a cell phone to their ear. But they can touch their hair, their nose, their face if you force them. And then right here, you know, their hip, they do have that little thigh joint. And their foot's going to be pointed. And it also bends at the knee. So even though they don't have like the ankle joint here, you can still reposition her foot if you just turn this right here. So we're actually going to get her dressed in her other outfit and we'll be right back. Yo, this doll, I keep falling in love with her more and more the more I play with her. I had to show you guys her with this outfit first because the jacket goes over this, but she's totally giving me some Selena vibes with her little bustier and her jeans. I forgot to show you guys her earrings too. She does come with these little kind of diamond earrings, yellow like herself. Oh yeah, and look at her shoes. Sorry, let me get her off this doll stand. Those are cute. They have little stars and dots on the back. They're clear on the front. Sorry, the autofocus. Clear in the front. White on the back. Or it's not really white. It's like a... almost like a yellow. But like a pale yellow. The same color as her pants. So let's put her right here while we get her jacket on her. I will say to you guys, when you guys are taking these clothes out, just be very careful. They're connected with a lot of fasteners, like onto things. Like this was connected to the pants, you know. So just be careful. Go through it carefully, and because you don't want to ruin her clothes. I'm gonna take her hands off to put her jacket on because it's just easier for me. See her hand? Oh my god, it would take forever to get her hand through there. But I think that's why they made their hands so easy to come off, because they want you to be able to not struggle with putting her clothes on. This doll is so beautiful. Look at her. I don't even know what this jacket is supposed to represent, because I know that a lot of their fashions were inspired from like New York runway. So a lot of the things that you'll see these dolls wearing, you may have seen in a magazine ad. I don't know. This jacket looks like it'd be, I don't even know. Does Dior make jackets? Look at how freaking cute that is. Oh my god. The main reason why I bought Avery and the fashion studio was just for my Skylar doll to be able to wear the fashions. But honestly, I'm super glad that I bought one. Not only one, but two, because we are going to be rocking the heck out of these fashions. And it's nice to be able to switch your dolls up. Even though they're supposed to represent their own color of the rainbow, it's nice to see, it's nice to like put your own personal touch on it. How cute is that? I love her. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about this Rainbow High line? I guess they're coming out with a new series. If you guys want to know more about the line, you guys can always go to the MGA website. You can also go to Instagram and hashtag collect the rainbow. There's already over 5,000 posts, and I think these dolls released like a month ago. I think July, at the end of July, so a couple months now. But they are starting to sell fast. I did have to go to 3-4 stores to find my Sunny Madison. And again, like, if you're a collector like me, you're very picky with the face paint, how the lips are painted, how the hair is styled, just everything about them. I will be probably doing more reviews today, so honestly, I'm probably going to do a review of Skylar Bradshaw as well. I'll record it, but let me know if you guys would like to see it in the comments below, and I'll definitely post it. But make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, hit that bell, and have a good day, y'all. See you later.